Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto, and welcome to another comprehensive product
All right,
review.
guys, the new scale came today. So many of you ask me about my Fitbit scale, and you ask me how much it cost, and when I tell you about $90, that's when our conversation ends. But the good news is I found a scale that is about half that price, and I'm going to do a full product review. Not only am I going to do a full product review, I'm going to compare this scale, and I am going to compare the app with my Fitbit. Now, the only thing that I'm going to be missing between this and my Fitbit is I'm not going to have like a fitness watch, but this app will link the scale to my Fitbit. Or at least that's what it says. We're going to find all of that out. Let me tell you, the first thing that I love is the way that the scale looks. This is even before opening the box. This scale has highly accurate. It measures body composition. It has unlimited users, and it does smart tracking. The first thing I love is that you can use your QR code scanner to scan this, and automatically takes you to the app that you need to connect to this scale. This scale has a manufacturer warranty of 5 years. Let's turn it around and see what else. It says complete body composition scale, body weight, body mass, body fat, fat-free body weight, subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, body water, skeletal muscle, muscle mass, bone mass, protein, basal metabolic rate, and metabolic age. Oh, that ought to be cool, huh, guys? That ought to be really cool. Okay, scan to get the Eros app. I've already done that. Sign up and create a profile. I am getting ready to do that. And connect it to smart tracking. All right, taped inside the box are 3 batteries, so I'm assuming that's how many it takes in the scale. Let's open up the scale. All right, first off, let's take a look at the Fitbit Aria and the new scale side by side. You can see that both of them have the glass finish. Both of them are about the same size, same dimensions, same height. Both of them weigh pretty much the same amount. And I can't tell you, because it's been almost 5 years, I can't even tell you. I remember that there was some difficulty setting up my Fitbit Aria, but I can't remember how complicated it was because it was a while ago. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the back of this. Ooh, okay, we now have actually a light on here. And now I need to go back to my phone because I have to link the app to this. So let's go back to the screen recorder, and we're gonna do that. This is so high-techy for me. I'm feeling like super, super smart right now. All right, guys, so I'm using screen recorder so that you can watch this whole process. I have up here, if you look at my apps, in the top row, you'll see EROS scale. That is the app for this. And so, of course, yes, we want pounds. We don't want kilograms. Choose the height in unit inches. Yes. All right, well, I'm not going to let you see this part, so let me go ahead and do my login and password, and I'll be right back. Okay, so just like any other app, it's going to show you their terms of use. All right, let's go through the setup. All right, I am obviously a female. We're going to do Princess Ninja. We're going to do
birthday. Oh my goodness. 1990? Does it go back? I wonder if it goes back that far. That's so. I wonder if there's a quicker. There we go. I knew there'd be a quicker way to get old. I knew it. That makes me feel really old, right? Oh, okay, so definitely not oh, I'm going to have to go to December
30th. Okay. My height
is 5 foot, 5 inches. Confirm. Athlete mode. I don't know what this is. This mode is suitable for people who have long been engaged in physical exercise or who regularly. This model will adjust the body composition to only applicable to people 18 and above. And okay, so yeah, I'm going to want that on because I exercise all the time. All right, let's go to Fitbit. Let's go here. It's connecting me to my Fitbit app. Okay. Let's go ahead and log in. I want it to be able to see my, oh, whatever. I don't care. Okay, so allow. Fitbit motivates you to reach your health and fitness goals by tracking activity, if you have any further questions. So what do I do now? Okay, I've already done that. Choose a device. Smart Body Fat Scale. Phones with Android 6 and higher require location permissions to enable Bluetooth. You need to allow Eros scales to access this device's location. Oh, there we go. Okay. Woo! All right, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to look at a series of screenshots. I want to show you all of the features. You can navigate through this application. Also, we're going to go through each function of the scale, but what I love the most is it shows you your daily changes in the top blue banner. You can see the BMI and the BMI range, body fat and the body fat range. What I truly love is it even gives you an explanation of this specific measurement. I struggle saying subcutaneous fat, visceral fat, body water, skeletal muscle, total muscle mass, bone mass has a little longer explanation, so I'm going to leave this up here for a second. All right, the basal metabolic rate is based on healthy people with normal metabolisms. If you have spent your lifetime dieting or you are metabolically challenged, this number is going to be a little lower. And last but not least, I thought that I was going to be very excited about this one, but I guess knowing is power, right? You guys know I just turned 50, so I am a lot older metabolically. Now let's take just a minute and compare some features of Fitbit. All right, guys, I truly want to compare apples to apples. It would be unfair of me to compare the entire Fitbit app to the scale because along with my Fitbit app, I also have the scale and a fitness watch. What I'm wanting to find out is bang for your buck. What can I see when I step on my Fitbit scale singularly compared to the Euro scale? What can I see? What do these apps offer and how can they assist me in my journey? This is Sunday. It is Easter Sunday. I am going to do a full week comparison and I'll bring you the results. All right, so I really like the graph that this application allows you to keep track of your weigh-ins, but I found another feature within this graph. If you take a look at the top right corner of this graph, there's a little clock. Let me show you what happens when you select that.
This takes you to a calendar so that you can see a specific date. Then below in the ledger, it allows you to take a look at every single weigh-in. It shows you the time, and it shows you what your fat-free body weight, BMI, body fat, and weight was, all in one view. So let's talk about another feature I found that I like, and I can compare my weigh-ins from AM to PM or see the fluctuations throughout the day. Please note the circled area on each of these screenshots. So here I have an example of my AM weigh-ins, and you can see they're pretty consistent. And here I can look side by side on AM versus PM. Now let's take a look at the same functions on my Fitbit, and you can obviously see that each weigh-in is time-stamped. I can look at my 1 week chart, and at the top you'll see my average weight. I can look at my 1 month average and see the chart. I can look at 3 months. I can look at 1 year. And then, of course, since the day I bought the scale. Good morning again, ninjas. Today is Friday, and I just want to show you on the face of my Fitbit versus the face of the Euro app what my week has looked like and what the apps look like with multiple weigh-ins. Alright guys, this will be your last side by side. All week long I have weighed myself on both scales at the same time. I've noticed anywhere between a 0.2 and 0.5 pound discrepancy between the two scales, but both scales have been measuring pretty accurately, and I've already tested my Fitbit against my doctor's office scale. So both seem to be calibrated properly. I specifically targeted Wednesday to show you that there is consistently a 0.3 to 0.7 pound difference between my Eros and my Fitbit scale. However, they both weigh in pretty consistently. If you are a number cruncher like me, if you are a data baby, you are gonna love everything this scale and app has to offer. Please stay tuned to find out how you can save 20% by using my code.
All right, guys, I did it. An entire week of comparing my Euro scale to my Fitbit. And don't worry, anytime you want to move your scale, you simply just lay it on the floor, tap on it with your foot until you see the zeros, and it will recalibrate. But I needed this as a prop so you could look at this gorgeous scale one more time. I'm just going to tell you personally, I am thrilled with the design. I love the materials it's made of. It's heavy duty and it can handle someone that weighs up to 400 pounds. Side by side with my Fitbit, in all fairness, every time I weighed myself on this scale, I weighed myself on my Fitbit, and I saw anywhere between 0.3 and 0.7 pound discrepancy, but then I would step off both scales, step back on, and they consistently weighed. So I don't know if my Fitbit is correct, weighing me anywhere between a half a pound and 0.7 pounds heavier, or if this scale is correct and my Fitbit is off. There's no way for me to know that. As far as this super scientific information that I have been able to gather and look at and read and familiarize myself with, there's no way for me to really know how accurate that is without having a DEXA scan. I did recently find out that even with a pacemaker, I can actually have a DEXA scan. So what I may do for a part 2 on this scale is go ahead and get a DEXA scan, because I know that if I get one of those, they can actually measure my visceral fat, my subcutaneous fat. See, I even learned a new word and how to properly enunciate it in 1 week's time. This app is so full of features. I'm quite sure that I haven't given you everything. But bang for your buck, this scale here runs around the $60 mark compared to a new Fitbit Aria scale, which can cost you upwards of $100. They all have the same, exact thing as far as weight loss goes. It'll tell you how much you weigh. It's a digital scale. It's beautiful. It's sleek. It's got a mirrored design. Both of them are equal competitors when it comes to design features. Now with the Eros app, maybe a representative from their company can answer my question below. I've been looking for the information. So it had me sync this scale to my Fitbit app. I was under the assumption that it would track my nutrition or track my fitness somehow and tie in, but I have yet to be able to find where that information is in the app. But like I said, that app has so much information. You saw the video throughout the week. I found little tiny tidbits that I was like, ooh, look what I found. I like this. So here comes the drum roll. If both of these scales spontaneously combusted, I probably wouldn't want to buy another one. I'm just kidding. Okay, somebody, a scale thief, breaks into my house, steals both my scales, and I am left to shop for another one. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to do this. I also want to say a thank you to Alyssa that works for Ineivit. I still don't know how to say that word, but once again, somebody below can break that down for me. It doesn't matter. This is an amazing company, and I have been working with Alyssa as far as creating a coupon code just for you. If you use the coupon code Melanie20, Melanie20, you can get 20% off of this scale until July 31st. My disclaimer is I have been offered the opportunity to earn a little incentive for anyone who clicks on my link. But I can tell you hands down, shopping for a scale, I reached out to the company and we decided to do this partnership together. They also have other products that I have reached out to, like their food scale. I'm so impressed with this scale. They have a food scale. They also have some exercise equipment. So I have actually notified Alyssa and told her after she sees the quality of my video, if she deems that I am a good representation for their company and their products, and she likes the type of presentation that I present their products in, then we can build a partnership and I can bring you other discounts on other amazing products from this company. So Alyssa, I just want to tell you, you have made working with this company an absolute pleasure, and I hope that my Ninja Nation comes forward, especially those that I know are looking for a new scale. Once again, ninjas, you know I'd never promote a product I don't love and a product I don't use. So give them a chance. The link's in the description of the video, and remember to put in Melanie20 for your coupon code and 20% off. Thank you, and I'll see you. Thank you again in advance. Comment below and let me know what you thought of the product review, and I'll see you with another daily vlog. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.